Hello, everybody, and good Monday morning. We have a system working its way through some wind and some snow, accumulating for some of us in our northern counties. They'll be blowing snow, colder air temperatures this afternoon. I'll have details on this and a clipper ahead. This is what you need to know as you're heading out the door to get your week off to a great start. Thanks for joining me. Hutch's weather begins right now. A fast message from my friends at Robert Gibbons Sons, though. If you're a first responder, did you know you can receive up to $400 off the installation of a new system by those at Robert Gibbons Sons with over a century of dedicated service to our region? Give Robert Gibbons Sons, let them know Hutch sent you. And check this out. Here's a look at snowfall potential by the end of the day today. Along the international borders where we have the better chance for the heavier snow amounts, anywhere north of, say, Highway 200, we'll have a good chance at a half inch to an inch of snow. Now, I'll say that again, half inch to an inch of snow. Some of us will get a trace or even less. But as we go north, that's where the impacts will be the greatest. All of us will get wind. All of us will get falling temperatures, though. So that means road conditions will be a little tricky. I-94, well, we already have wet roads, and we're going to add a little bit more drizzle to it in the early part of the day, and then when the north winds take hold, things could be icing up. We could get a little bit of light snow right here in the FM area. More on that in just a second in the hour-by-hour style of your forecast. What to know for today? We're going to have the wind. We're going to have the snow, mainly north, that will accumulate. The snow bands will be light to moderate, but once we get wind, visibility could be reduced a little bit. Icy roads will be developing, with some areas seeing gusts and blowing snow, with those 40-mile-per-hour winds at times. Now, as we go through the midweek, it's chilly. Then Thursday, another clipper moves through. A couple of models agreeing that track could very well impact some of us here in North Dakota, parts of South Dakota, and many in Minnesota as well. Well, what do you mean, Hutch? Well, let's take a look at today. First and foremost, our temperatures near the morning hours here near 30 degrees in the Southern Valley and even up in Grand Forks. How about Thief River, 28 degrees to start your day? Now, we're not going to have strong winds in the early part. In fact, some of us may still have a southeast wind or an easterly wind as this low makes its way through. The northwest winds, though, will be taking hold with plummeting temperatures in northwest North Dakota throughout the day. So, southerly winds here in the valley, 5 to 15 miles per hour. The northwest winds will begin and start picking up as we go through. And the snow will be mainly along the northern border as we go through the day. Here's a snapshot of what the forecast map will look like as we start our day with bands of snow, most likely along Highway 200 and points north. We could see some periods of snow, light to moderate here in the Southern Valley, not as much in the accumulation spectrum of things as we showed you right off the top. Afternoon temperatures hovering at about 1 to 3 o'clock near 30. And then it's over. Those northwest winds and west-northwest winds will hit 40 miles per hour. In areas that typically get the gusts when we get the northwest winds, we're going to have problems out there. Remember Pembina County, Cavalier County, over the last couple of weeks, we've had some pretty rough roads there. That's going to continue, the Highway 5 and 11 corridors especially. And that's where the accumulation today will be. Your sunset, 4:39 tonight. Down in the Lakes country areas, expect temperatures for your day in Brainerd, in your day in Park Rapids, to be in the low to mid-20s. Bemidji, same thing for you, with Baudette at 25 degrees. Wahpeton, Breckenridge right here, expect your temperature to be in the, well, near 30-degree range and falling as we go into the afternoon for you. All right, here's that planning forecast. 30 degrees for today, plummeting down to 15 tonight. As we go into Tuesday, it looks like temperatures will be on their way down to a very chilly 1 below zero on Wednesday. Now, when this cold air mass sits over us, high pressure providing some clear skies, we could get some of those clear air flurries. But that's when the clipper slides through. Our air will be pretty cold. It's going to start with south winds, so we will warm it up, but not a ton. So we'll warm it up to about 17 to 20 degrees, and the snow will fly. It'll be the fluffy kind of snow with the winds that'll be shifting from like a southeasterly wind to a northwesterly one, and they could be gusty in places. This ushers in another period of unbalmy and less than hot weather as we go into the upcoming weekend. But at this time, it looks to be mainly dry as we go through the weekend. So Monday, Thursday, the highlight days of the week, we'll have some cold weather here and there, and we're going to have icy roads, and that's the way I see it. Now, a quick look at the hour-by-hour forecast with regards to our weather-making system that is going through the region as we go through our day today. What I'm going to do is take a peek at this, and we'll pull up a model here that'll allow me to go out just a little bit farther in time, so we'll get a sneak peek at that Thursday system as well. For this, I'm going to pull up the Canadian model just to show that more more than one model is on this system. So as we go through the morning hours, this low pressure system drives its way eastward through Lake of the Woods and into the Arrowhead of Minnesota with most of the snowfall. The isobars are close together, meaning northwesterly winds will really buffet all of our areas with falling temperatures as we go through the afternoon and evening, down to below freezing with some areas of blowing snow. That system exits by later today. We get a little shot as warm air tries to make its way in, but it won't have much luck. Here comes the Alberta Clipper, straight out of, you guessed it, Alberta. Screaming easterly winds on this side. We could have some mixed precipitation on this particular model. I don't doubt it. If it pulls up enough warm air over the top of our cold air, well then, that can be a nasty mixture as we've experienced this week. This model has it tracking through the central part of the state of North Dakota and diving southward, which means its snow band is going to follow that track. So there'll be a narrow band with some heavier snow. Look at the isobars up here. Could come with some pretty strong winds near that low pressure center or that Alberta Clipper as it works its way through. This is again on Thursday morning, and it will impact us right into Thursday night with snowfall potential that could exceed 2 to 4 inches for many areas in this narrow band. We may even see some areas getting even more. I'll keep you posted right here. For now, that's a look at the start of your week. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson, reminding you that you can always get the very latest in your weather update right on hutchesweather.com anytime. Weather maps, we put those on there for you. Road conditions, those are on there for you. hutchesweather.com anytime. Remember to follow me here on Facebook, as over 57,000 people now have. I really need your help to hit that follow button. Subscribe on YouTube. And for now, get out the door. Give yourself extra time. Go slow. It's icy out there. And check back for updates right here on Hutch's Weather.